Hey guys, welcome or welcome back. If you're new here, I'm Jamie, and this will be a reading for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. If you're new to tarot, it's important to understand that not every Cancer reading is going to resonate with you. If you feel like I'm wrong, or this just isn't your story, then please just disregard the reading. I'm going to pull cards like King, Queen, Emperor, and Empress. Those cards describe a really specific personality, but they don't really have anything to do with the sex or gender of the person being described. So if I pull a Queen of Wands, I could be talking about a guy. If I pull the Emperor, I could be talking about a woman. You see, no gender. If you want to catch more readings, you can subscribe to the channel by clicking subscribe below. If you click the bell, it'll notify you when I post. And if you want to become a member, you can click join. It'll take you over to the membership tab and show you everything I offer over there. Okay. What's going on with Cancer? Ego. At the bottom of the deck, we have fake smiles. The main energy, the Devil. Capricorn energy. Supporting, we have the King of Pentacles, the Queen of Wands, the Wheel of Fortune. The Chariot, Cancer energy, the Four of Wands, the Eight of Cups, at the bottom of the deck, the Sun, Leo energy, and strength behind that. More Leo energy. You know, I think there's someone in or around you, and for a lot of you, it could be your like romantic partner. You could see some behavioral changes. Like there could already be a lot going on, right? Like I'm getting like for some of you, it's like maybe they have like a really stressful job, but they kind of like to, it's like they are used to being like the breadwinner and like, it's like something's happening here, something's changing with the money. And I feel like it's like something's elevating for you, but for this person, there's something happening. So I think that like maybe the two of you are thinking about like moving or doing like making some type of major financial decision. And for you, this is just like practical and it's just like something that you're talking about. But for this person, it's stressful. And I feel like, like I think something's going on more in their life. Like maybe some of you, it's like they're leaving a job to go start a new one. And it's like, because why I'm saying this is like, this is something that you definitely already know about. Like you already know that this thing is happening and you know that it's stressful for this person. And so like their behavior, it's like they're behaving funny, but you're just really trying to like be mindful and like, control yourself when, because, when people get stressed the fuck out, they just act up. And I think that's kind of like what is going to end up happening here. I think it could be warning you that like someone's they're like trying their best to act like they're okay with something that's happening in life, but like they actually feel like they're failing or like something is happening here. And it's because they're like either like leaving a job or something. And we've all been through something like that. Like when you want to leave a job because, well, it's like toxic. It's not like good for you. Let's say it's a job. It could be something else, but it's really feeling financial with the King of Pentacles here. It's like having an actual like toxic workplace or being stuck in some type of like messy cycle in a workplace. And essentially like it's so stressful that you actually have to quit. And I think that it's looking at something kind of like that. Like there's this huge like change or adjustment, but it comes from this place of someone being like mistreated or like misunderstood. And they're like really stressed out because like, obviously this is happening. But I feel like with this, it's like there's this huge behavioral shift. So you're going to, maybe this is warning you like that this is coming up and that you just have to be like mindful, you know what I mean? That like the way someone else is acting or like their like mood, it just doesn't have anything to do with you. There's like clearly all these other like stressors going on in their life. I don't know, some of you might be moving and it's like you're handling a move really well, but maybe like a move is really, really stressful for your partner, or it's like really, really stressful for like your teenage kid or something, you know what I mean? And like you can just, it's like someone very close to you is like trying to hide the fact that they're like seriously fucking stressed out, but their mood is going to alter. So I feel like it's just saying like it just doesn't have anything to do with you. It's more like what's taking place. I feel like you can empathize, like you've definitely probably been in something like that before where it's like, it's not even a move that you want to make, it's one that you feel like pressured into making, When a job becomes so terrible you have to quit, or when like, you've talked about doing things for a long time, but now it's a reality and it like sets in, and now you get like stressed out and crazy. It's just something like that. The Ten of Pentacles, the Five of Cups, the Artist, the Emperor at the bottom of the deck. The Nine of Swords. It's just, I think that it's so much bigger, I don't know, maybe this is in the reverse. Maybe this is you. It's like, maybe you're going through this huge change and like, you're, like there's some, you are the one who's like, like leaving a job because like you feel essentially betrayed there, like somebody's really sour, but it's like, it's deeper than just like a move or a change or like feeling unappreciated. Someone feels like lied to and like played with. Like they were offered something that like wasn't real, something like that, so like this person's feeling like real betrayed, and on top of it I feel like they're quitting something, which means that they're losing some stability. And stability is not always just like financial. Sometimes it's like the things that you're used to, you know what I mean? The things that you rely on, the simple things that you have every day. So there's going to be this big shift. I just feel like essentially one person is like really good with change and another person is not. And the person who's good with change just has to be mindful that another person isn't. And that, like the stress or like whatever's going on with them just isn't about them. I don't, because I feel like, I feel like they're going to need some support, but like they're going to act like the opposite, And if anybody who's been stressed out before, they know they end up taking that stress home and taking it out on the people that they love, even though it doesn't have anything to do with them. It's kind of something like that. So like, just be mindful this week that if somebody is acting like an asshole or they're just like not their usual self, maybe it's just the situation here. and try to be supportive and not make it about you, because then you're going to get hurt if it plays with your ego, when really it's just, the overall stress of a whole different situation that has nothing to do with you. And I think this person actually needs you to be in more of like a supportive energy, even if they're kind of pushy or coming off. You know what I mean? Like if someone seems like they need their space, just let them have a little bit of space. They're just going through it. Anyway, yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow.